stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Purdue Boilermakers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Hawkeyes will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Purdue's offense will go on the attack first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against candidly an overmatched opponent, but hey, you never know. You got to line up the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup, but this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistently than they haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent, but we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Winfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 1st down and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Running to Green. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Boilermakers will hustle to the line. Might as well give it to him again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense.
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. To the ground. He's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man quickly. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what the... on 4th. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. It's the end of the 1st quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the 1st and 2nd quarter, when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Winfield. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Let's talk for just a second about Purdue. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Maybe they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Quick completion to the right. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Iowa! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Buffalo. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give on the inside. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The Boilermakers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. Find some fresh air.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Give to the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Boilermakers are marching down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Purdue! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen, gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Joyner. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The play action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You're probably not going to always live in man-to-man and put your safety, especially your free safety, on a wide receiver, on a guy with great speed, but really nice coverage, nice defense, nice job staying between the receivers.
Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll go with a direct snap. And going to the run is going to backfire as the clock runs out here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City.
The Boilermakers will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Handoff from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. Oh, it's out. He picks it up, still on his feet. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
That is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't think about down the road, but those are turnovers. If they just bounce a little bit in the direction of the defense, you're so jacked up. You create momentum, juice. It could change the game. That's a great break for the offense.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Winfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Joyner. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Robertson. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get him past the marker and pick up the 1st. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his man. It's Winfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Behind his tight end. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Hard running there. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
From the gun. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Bringing the heat. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Splits the uprights right down the middle. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. On the run, it's Joyner. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Norton. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Joyner. He has the first and still on his feet. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped edges short.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 21 to Buffalo. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Nose tackles and those 3-4 defense are usually space eaters that just make sure guys don't get to linebackers. This guy said, no, sir. I'm a nose tackle with some pass rush ability. Gets to the quarterback. How about the sack from the big nose tackle?
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get one?
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give and tick, 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 tick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.